Welcome back, friends, for another Read Aloud. I'm Mimi with Kids Stories and More, and this book is called Max's Words. It's written by Kate Banks and illustrated by Boris Kulikov. This is a different type of story than we're used to. Now, Max has a couple brothers. I believe they're Carl and Benjamin, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. One of them collected stamps. The other one collected coins. Max didn't have a collection, but he wanted one. And eventually, he decided to collect words. Well, you will have to tune in to find out what happens in this cute little story. Max's Words by Kate Banks and pictures by Boris Kulikov. Max's brother Benjamin collected stamps. He had stamps of many colors and sizes. They had ragged edges and sticky backs. Some had famous people on them. Others had places or buildings, or flowers or trees. Benjamin spread his stamp collection across his desk. He showed it to his friends and family. Everyone admired it. Max said, "Can I have a stamp?" "No," said Benjamin. Wow, look at how many stamps he has. That is quite the collection, isn't it? Do you collect anything? Max's other brother Carl collected coins. He had coins of many sizes and values. They came from different countries. Some were silver colored with rough edges. Others were copper colored with smooth edges. They were all shiny. They had people and buildings on them and the year in which they were made. When Carl showed them around, everyone admired them too. Max said, "Can I have a coin?" "No," said Carl. Wow. Max wanted to collect something, but he wasn't sure what. He gave it some thought. Finally, he said, "I'm going to collect words." "Words?" said Benjamin. He laughed. "Very funny, Max," said Carl. Max began collecting small words. The, it's, an, ate, who, to, and but, was, in, on, out, big, see, you, day. He cut them out of magazines and newspapers, and he spread them across his desk. What an interesting idea. I've never heard of anyone collecting words before. Pretty soon, Max found bigger words: hungry, asked, through, alligator, crocodile, hissed. He cut them out and added them to the others. Max's collection grew rapidly. Max collected words that made him feel good: park, baseball, dogs, hugs. I like those words too. He collected words of things he liked to eat: bananas, pancakes, ice cream. He collected words that were spoken to him: good morning, goodbye, go away. He collected his favorite colors: green, blue, brown. Max opened the dictionary and found words he did not know. He copied these on small slips of paper: slithered, iguana. "What are you doing, Max?" asked Benjamin. "Let me see," said Carl. Max's collection grew too big for his desk, so he spread out his words on the floor. He separated them into neat piles. When Benjamin and Carl arranged their collections in different orders, it didn't make much difference. But when Max put his words in different orders, it made a big difference. A blue crocodile ate the green iguana. The blue iguana ate a green crocodile. Soon Max's collection of words spread into the hallway. You see the difference? Depending on the order you put the words in, can change the meaning drastically. Sometimes Max gave away a word or two. See you later, alligator. Have a nice day. When Benjamin put his stamps together, he had just a bunch of stamps. When Carl put his coins together, he had just a pile of money. But when Max put his words together, he had a thought. Maybe I could trade a word for a stamp or a coin, please. No, said Benjamin. No, said Carl. I've got 1,000 stamps, said Benjamin. When I get a few more coins, I'll have nearly 500, said Carl. And when I have a few more words, I'll have a story, said Max. Story takes a lot of words, said Benjamin. I know, said Max. You don't have enough, said Carl. Let's see, said Max. So Max sorted through his words. He picked out a few and began arranging them on the floor. Once there was a little brown worm who wished to be a big green snake. See, now this is what you would picture if those were the words in your story. Benjamin and Carl stopped what they were doing and came over to look. Max continued his story. The worm slithered through the grass. It stuck out its tongue and hissed loudly. Sss. Max stopped to choose some more words. Benjamin butted in. Then along came a big, mean green crocodile. Then it was Carl's turn. I'm hungry, it said. I like the use of descriptive words in this book. Benjamin grinned. He chose a few more words. The crocodile opened its mouth wide and Carl scrambled for more words. He wanted the crocodile to eat the worm, but Max was quicker. The little brown worm darted down a hole, glad to be a worm. Hey, I want another story, said Benjamin. So do I, said Carl. And I want a stamp and a coin, Max reminded them. Oh, all right, said Benjamin. He gave Max a stamp. Carl gave Max a coin, and Max gave them each some words and kept the rest for himself. Once there was a big brown dog. The end. So what did you think about Max's words? It's interesting. He tried to get his brothers to trade him a stamp and a coin for some of his words, and in the beginning, they were like, no, sorry, I'm close to getting enough money to buy something, and I'm close to having so many stamps in my collection, and neither wanted to trade. So he figured, well, what can I do with all my words? I have thoughts that I could turn into stories. But then Benjamin and Carl decided, hey, that looks like fun, and joined in. Eventually, he ended up getting a stamp and a coin, right? And they made fabulous books together. I think Ben and Carl are now going to be collectors of words as well. Well, I hope you enjoyed this story, and I hope you'll come back next week for some more activities and read alouds. Please like and share, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.